It's my birthday today, and obviously we've got cake made by the girls and decorated by the girls beautifully, I must say. But I felt like we needed an adult dessert for just myself and my wife to enjoy once the kids were in bed. And today, that felt like crème brûlée. For those of you who don't know, crème brûlée is basically a baked custard that once set is caramelized with sugar on top until golden brown, and it adds a beautiful crunch to it when eating. The French name for crème brûlée essentially means cream burnt, and if you flip it around, burnt cream, which sort of makes sense. I mean, caramelized cream would fit better, I feel, but yeah, I'm not going to question 400 years of cuisine. Now, I hope you're ready for this, but I thought that crème brûlée was steeped in French history, origin, but apparently it's debated. It's debated between England, of all countries, France, and Spain. So the Spanish have crème or crema catalana, which is flavoured with both cinnamon and citrus peel and served on St. Joseph's Day, which is March the 19th. The English have Cambridge cream, which appeared in the 17th century, and apparently the caramelised top was branded with the crest of the college. And finally, the earliest known written recipe using the name crème brûlée appears in 1691 in Le Cuisine Royale et Bourgeoise. I'm probably saying that horribly wrong, but it is a real book, I promise you that. I couldn't possibly pick a side. I haven't done the research. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'm going to say it was England. I probably should have edited this out, but I wanted to keep it to just show you that with even 10 years experience in high-end establishment, restaurants and hotels within London, anybody can make mistakes. You just have to keep calm and carry on baking. It's funny to think that when the crème brûlée was being written down in a recipe book in 1691, Japan, under the Tokugawa shogunate, enforced isolationist policies limiting foreign contact. India was still one of the world's richest countries and was at its height of power under the Mughals, but unbeknown to them, they were about to enter a steep decline, which would open the door to a British takeover. Europe was being reshaped by Isaac Newton's ideas only published 4 years earlier. King Louis of France, also known as the Sun King, was at the height of his power in France, shaping court culture, fashion, and of course cuisine, which is where the recipe for this crème brûlée was first written down. Crème brûlée eventually gained international fame in the 1980s, which led to me making it as one of my first jobs in my first job many, many years ago. At this point, after seeing the top of the crème brûlée, I had worried that I had burnt it, but it turns out that it was perfectly set inside. So I don't think I've mentioned this to anybody since, but here goes. So it was my first job, as I said before. It was the first month of my first job, and myself and a colleague had to send out a dinner of 500 crème brûlées for this function that we had in the evening. I'd spent a long time making the mix, baking it to perfection, and it was time for them to go onto a trolley and into the fridge. That trolley needed to go down a ramp, but nobody had told me that I needed to turn the trolley sideways before taking it down the ramp. I ended up halfway down the ramp, watching tray after tray slide off the trolley in what seemed like slow motion. Somehow I managed to pass my probation and keep my job, but I could never quite look at a crème brûlée the same ever again. The humble crème brûlée is one of my favourite desserts to eat, and really showcases how with so few ingredients you can still have a delicious dessert. Do you like the bit with the sugar on top? See you next time.